Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be looking at my pride and joy. I'm gonna be showing you my Agatha Christie book collection. If you see an empty spot on the shelves, that's where it usually is. But quite a few books were added to the collection that I haven't hauled yet. But I decided to film my book collection because I'm really proud of it. I want to show it off. I want to talk about the books and Agatha Christie in general. So let's just get started. I love collecting all of my Agatha Christie books in the same edition, the same publication. I have the, what is it? W.M. Morrow. This is the most common edition I feel like now that you can find at Barnes & Noble or any other bookstores. Let's start with the first book that she have written. It's The Mysterious Affair at Styles. I first of all love this cover. I feel like this is the iconic Agatha Christie cover because as if I know, she loves her poison. She loves writing books and mysteries where people die because of they've been poisoned. She's been like medically educated, correct me if I'm wrong. That's why she loves bringing up the poison. But I love this book. I read this last year. Yes, I read it last year and I totally enjoyed this one. I rated like 4.5 stars. I love this one. Like I tried to start this one because this is like the first book she ever written, but others are not in a particular order. So whatever I pull out, that's what I pull out. So Five Little Pigs. This is a Hercule Poirot mystery. If I pronounce it wrong, like I'm so sorry. I know she is writing this character as being Belgian, and so Belgium means French. I try to pronounce it like a French. I don't know how Americans pronounce it, but I like pronounce it like Hercule Poirot. Tell me this is not Blood of Pigs, please, because I'm not gonna. I haven't read anything that she's been like totally like being violent towards animals. I hope this is not a case of that, but I love the cover. I can't wait, you know, to read this one. And if you haven't read any of the Agatha Christie, honestly, you can start with anything. I guess you can start with the first Hercule Poirot. I feel like maybe she introduces him better at his first book, but like rather than that, I think you can start with any book. It's my opinion. Do not come at me. Then we have Crooked House. This one has been this became a movie, I know that, and I know that this is one of her like favorite personal mysteries because this is what it said on the book. There's a few mysteries that I guess she personally really liked. How she wrote, she's like, oh yeah girl, you got this one good. I'm excited to read this one. Really simplistic, but kind of spooky, so we'll give it that. Let's put it nearby BTS Butter so it can match. Then I got this one, also like on sale. I found this one. It's like buy one book, get another 50% off. It was like Agatha Christie, of course. This is The Last Seance, The Tales of Supernatural. So this is actually her short supernatural mysteries, which I am so blown away by just this saying because I did not expect anything like this from her. But I don't know how many are in here. Let's see how many in here. So I guess they're all like a few pages long and there's quite a bit of those. That's exciting. I'll also try to leave this one for Halloween. I don't know if I'll be able to get to this book this year, but I love the vibes it gives me. It's like a perfect Halloween book. Now we have A Murder on the Orient Express. I've read this one. I love this one. I rated this 5 stars. I did not see anything coming. I love the cover. This is one of my favorite covers. I just love how abstract this is, but at the same time you can see that something is bloody and murderous, and I love that. There is a movie. I tried to watch the movie TBH. I tried to watch, there's Johnny Depp in there, but the movie was so bad. It was so bad. That's a first. I never turned off the movie like that, especially with Johnny Depp in there. Like, come on. Then we have The Murder at Roger Ackroyd. Another Hercule Poirot mystery. I love saying that. That's the 4th book that you've written. Is it though? Maybe not. Ooh, I haven't read this one yet. I'm really excited because a lot of people put this on their like favorite Agatha Christie list. It has a chart of some sort, which I really love. The cover is not one of the most beautiful covers. Like this does not attract my attention. I don't know about you, but like this is not it. But since the book itself supposed to be very good, I am eager to try it and read it soon. Then I have A Murder is Announced. Another very not exciting cover, and thus I haven't read this one yet. This one actually is Miss Marple mystery, which I have never read Miss Marple mystery so far. I've read only Hercule Poirot and just like their no investigator mystery. So first book that I read by Agatha Christie is Taken at the Flood. I don't know why I decided to go with this one. My thought process was I'm gonna buy just a random book by Agatha Christie. Like, I know there's the Murder on Orient Express, I know, and then there were none. Those are like the most popular. And I thought, if I like her just like average book, nobody talks about book, then this is exciting, because then I have the entire world of Agatha Christie open to me, plus the most exciting ones that I'm gonna be super excited now to get to. Because if I start with the most exciting book and I don't like it, then I won't try anything else. But if I try this and I don't like it, I would rate the most exciting book. I liked it. I liked it enough to give it, what? Did I give it 4 stars or 4.5? Oh, I gave it 5 stars. I give this book 5 stars. I'll take everything back. I guess because it's my first Agatha Christie, I really did not like know what to expect. To be quite frank with you, when I started reading this book, I was a little bit underwhelmed because I did not really understand what was going on. So I had to read the synopsis to understand, oh, this is what was going on. This is her like 20th, 30th novel ever written. And so she did not spend a lot of time introducing like to the Hercule Poirot, to the entire his situation. You know, people just come to him, tell him, he shows up, and I'm like, okay, I'm a little bit lost. But even though I loved the story, I did not fully guess. So like I guessed some part of it, but I did not guess the other part, which made that exciting for me. And the cover, it's beautiful. I like this pinky purplish stuff with airplanes. Then we have Nemesis by Agatha Christie. Another one of her like just like who come up with the covers. Some of the covers are so fun. Like this is fun, this is fun, this is fun. But some covers are like just like that. And I found them boring. I just find this boring. Again, Miss Marple mystery. It's a little bit thicker than Hercule Poirot. I swear to God it is. Like if I grab this, you probably don't see much difference. You know what? Maybe I don't see much difference. Never mind. Just scratch that. Does this take place in a zoo? I guess I'll find out when I read it. Then we have Ordeal by Innocence. This is now a limited TV series. I didn't know that. Okay, cool. And this is one of her personal favorites. Again, the cover, a woman with a pot of blood. I mean, that's cool. But you can interpret many different ways, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, who read this one? Is that good? As Agatha Christie claims herself, is it this good? Then we have And Then the Renan, the book that I read like last month. I liked it. I liked it enough. I did not like her choice of the villain. I don't like how she written him a little bit. I know some people just like, I find it really, really exciting. But my first, but to be honest, I did not enjoy this one as much as I thought I would, because this book was so hyped up on BookTube and everybody's been reading it and everybody's been saying like this is the best, like if you read Agatha Christie, read this. And I agree, if it's your first book, like go for it, but I feel like your first Agatha Christie is gonna be your best. I like the poem in the beginning of the book. The cover I rate like maybe 7 out of 10. Like it's creepy enough. It tells you what's up, what's going on in the book. It doesn't give a lot of things away, but it's kind of creepy, so 7 out of 10. Hercule Poirot's Christmas. Like this is like unavoidable. Like she puts his name in the title. That I can't avoid that. I have to say it. So I got this recently. I'm excited to read it like in a closer to winter. Then we have Death on the Nile. First of all, a big difference from everything. It was my third introduction to Agatha Christie. This is the third book I ever read by her. I liked it, but I was quite disappointed because I guessed exactly who is the murderer, why, and like everything. I just guessed everything. Is that good? Like, even though the mystery was good, right? But I felt like it was stretched out for too long. And I guess the mystery, maybe because it was such a much longer book, it gave me more time to figure it out. But in my eyes, if I guess who is the murderer, then I will not like the book. Am I the only one in this? So overall, I think I give it 4 stars. I liked it. I like the cover. It's really fun. So then I have The Murder at the Vicarage. Miss Marple Mystery as well. Okay, cover. It could be better, but it's like a solid 9 out of 10. Like, give me death. Give me spooky stuff. I want to read more of like her mysteries that are a little bit like horror, maybe. If she wrote any of those, let me know. The ones that you read and they feel spooky. If this is one of those, let me know, because I want to read it ASAP in that case, but I haven't read it yet. And then I have The Secret Adversary. I hate this word. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. It's a TV series. Okay, I don't know. It looks like it's the same publisher, right? but I feel like there's multiple covers for this book. There's this and there's this one, and I prefer that one. I don't know, people on the cover, especially like ugly people like that. Excited to read it though. Really quickly, my 4 books that I've just accumulated. I thrifted 2 of these, and I'm so excited about that because you would never guess looking at these that these were thrifted. So I have N or M, a Tommy and Tuppence mystery as well. Cover sucks, but I am excited to read this. Endless Night. This is one of her personal favorite mysteries, and you know what? The cover is kind of cool. Doesn't make a lot of sense of what the story is about, no, but I don't know, the colors are nice. And then I bought these ones brand new because I can't help myself. We have cards on the table, a Hercule Poirot mystery, and the clocks. A Hercule Poirot mystery. I love Hercule Poirot, so I'm gonna read everything. I would love to read everything by Agatha Christie eventually, so I'm making my progress. I'm getting books, as you can see. And this is it. This is an alright cover. This is a phenomenal cover. Like, the simplicity of it and the spookiness of it, I'm digging it. But anyway, this is it. This is my Agatha Christie's collection. I love Agatha Christie. I respect the woman. I respect that she was like one of the first mystery writers who was a woman. And the stuff that she brought to the table is great. So I also want to quickly mention that I read this comic. It's like called Agatha, but I don't know by who, but I'm gonna put it right here. Her life story that also incorporates a few of her books, that like where did she go and how she got inspired to write certain books. So if you've read quite a bit of her books, of her works, I highly recommend you to go check out this graphic novel. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next one. Bye!